Hello friends, I am Aditi. Today I am going to read a fiction book to you named Forever is Just a While, whose author is SHUBHAM SINHA. Chapter 9 The Return of Her. It had been 3 days since I broke up with Priyushi. She was calling me day and night, but I did not receive her call. I had around 60 to 70 missed calls on my phone from her. I would have blocked her number, but at that time I had Nokia 7230 and the option of blocking a number was not available in that set. She was texting me that she just want to talk to me once and then she will not bother me. So I received her call once. Okay, fine. What do you want to say? I asked as soon as I received her call. Just listen to me once. Rishabh was my boyfriend, it's true, but I love you, not him, she said. What the hell? Are you even listening to yourself? I shouted. Me and Rishabh have been together for 2 years, but we met only a few times and because of his work, he didn't have much free time to even talk to me. I was not happy with him. But when I met you, I felt what love is. You showed me that. You made me feel that. And I wanted to tell you about him. But I was afraid that you will leave me after knowing about him. This day, after you left, I broke up with him and I told him that I love you only. Please don't leave me, she said. Priyushi, if you would have told me everything by yourself, then trust me, I would have accepted it. I would have given you a chance because I loved you. But now I feel betrayed. And it's the truth. You betrayed me. And after all this, we can't stay together. The best I can do for you is wish you luck for your future. Be happy always. Goodbye. And I disconnected the call. Tears rolled down out from my eyes, but somehow I calmed myself. Her calls never stopped. It was already 11 p.m. at night, so I slept. I woke up in the morning around 8 a.m. It was Sunday. I saw myself 56 missed calls from Priyushi. I loved her, but she betrayed me. How could have I given her another chance? And another chance of what? To hurt me again? To betray me again? Thoughts filled up my mind. I was going to freshen up, but my cell rang. This time I knew I was going to explode. You betrayed me, damn it. I don't want to talk to you. Please just stop calling me. I shouted just as I received the call. But I called you for the first time, I guess. A familiar voice came from the other side, but not of Priyushi. I checked the number. It was Sanskriti's mom number. Oh, I'm sorry. It was not for you. But from where did you get my mobile number? I asked. I got it from Deepak and it's okay, she replied. It's been around 1.5 years since I heard her voice. I never thought we will talk again ever. I know what happened. How are you holding up, Shubh? She said. I don't know. I loved her so much. I never seen thought about my life without her. I said. My eyes become watery just by thinking about her. Shubh, she didn't deserve you. I knew that she had such a character. I tried to warn you even. She said. I know, but I was so madly in love with her. This thought never came to my mind that she could be such a person. I said. By the way, did you know about her? I added. When I heard that you made a new girlfriend, I started digging about her. I found out that she has a boyfriend, but I didn't want to interfere in your matter. It would have been wrong, so I just tried to warn you, she explained. If you knew that, you should have told me everything directly. But why were you trying to investigate so much? I thought you hated me. I said, I did not hate you ever. I cared about you, always did. I did not want you to get hurt. That's why, and I hate her. How could she do this to you? You loved her so much, I know that, she said. I felt that I might have left her, but she never left me. She always kept information about me. We talked for an hour. I felt a little better when I cut the call. Chapter 10 First Official Meet. Sanskriti was getting close to me by each passing day. As she was in 11th standard now and her class was in my building only, we used to meet in school every day. My class was in 2nd floor and hers was on 3rd floor. After coming home from school, we started chatting on our old timing from 3 p.m. Eventually, Priyushi stopped calling me, but she became friends with Virat. And Virat used to tell me every day about her, that how much she was missing me and all. I was on call with Sanskriti one day when the topic of Priyushi came up. She asked me about how were things between us when we were together. Shubh, if I'll ask you something, will you answer me honestly? She asked. Yes, sure. Ask, I replied. In your relationship with her, did anything happen between you two? You know what I am asking? Just tell me honestly, she asked. I was stunned to hear her question. Since I had known Sanskriti, Even when we were in relationship, we never talked about these things. But things were different now. Since we became friends again, I observed that she was not that old Sanskriti whom I knew. She has changed a great deal. From the kid, she became matured now, and it was visible clearly in her way of talking and dealing with situations. Sanskriti, let's just skip this topic. I don't want to talk about it. Please, I said. Please, just tell me. I am just curious to know. And you said you will answer my question, she replied. I denied answering that question many times, but she went on initiating, so I decided to tell her. We kissed and hugged. I said, and I told about when I kissed her for the first time. You kissed her? She asked. Yes, I said. Oh, okay. Let's just talk about something else, she said. I sensed some strain in her voice. What happened? I asked. Something happened to her, but I didn't have any idea about it. I did not want to tell her about that because discussing all that was obviously painful for me. But I did not think that it would affect her in any way. Shabd, can we talk after some time? I can't talk right now, she said. She was trying very hard to stop herself from crying. I could sense it in her voice. No, we have to talk. What happened? Tell me please, right now, I said. It's just thinking about you kissing someone else. That image, I just can't help it. It hurts. And after saying this, she started crying. I was shocked. I never saw this side of Sanskriti before. I never saw her this emotional. But now, one thing was clear. She still had very strong feelings for me. Why did you leave me, Shabd? She said while crying. I told you the reason before leaving. We always were friends, maybe best friends, but I wanted more from you. I wanted us to be couple. We sure were a couple in front of everyone, but in reality, we were just friends. I'm sorry, I cried like this. It just happened. Really sorry, she said. No problem, dear. It's okay, I replied, and then she changed the topic. 12th July 2012. So, where should we meet? I asked her on phone. Her parents bought her a personal mobile, and this was the first time she called her from her phone. I don't know. I don't have any idea about all this. Meeting a boyfriend kind of stuff, she said while laughing. Oh, come on, help me out here, I said. I really don't have any idea, Shabd. You think by now you must have a lot of experience, I guess, she said with a taunt. She was taunting me for time to time from the day I told her about what happened between me and Priyushi. I have an idea. I have to go to cyber cafe for taking out some printouts from the internet. You can come with me there. We will sit there for an hour and will think about where we should go, I said. Okay, she replied. It was really strange. We have known each other for almost 2.5 years, but we never actually met outside of the college. We always used to meet in college during recess or between classes, and just for 2 to 3 minutes. And in those 2 years, we had never even touched each other. Actually, I remembered last year on my birthday, she shook hands with me to wish me. That's the first time we touched, if it counts. What will we do when we meet alone for the first time? I asked. We'll hold each other's hand and we will talk. We have much to talk about, she replied. Yeah, that we will obviously do, but I want something from you, I said. Oh, okay. And what do you want? She asked with a laugh. I knew that she knows what I am talking about, but was just playing. You know, I said. No, I don't. Okay, fine. I want a kiss. Now you know, I replied. Okay, I'll think about it, she said and started laughing. I was very nervous about meeting her for the first time like this. Last time when we were in a relationship, our relationship was more like best friends than lovers. And that was the sole reason for our breakup because I felt it was not going anywhere. But now, we both were ready to move on to the next level. Where are you? I asked her on call. I am at Argora Chowk. Come fast, else somebody will see me, she said. I rolled the accelerator to the fullest to reach her as soon as possible. Argora Chowk was a long way from Ratu Road where I used to live. After 10 minutes, I reached Argora Chowk. There was an alcohol shop around the corner, and on the opposite road, there were a grocery shop where she was standing. She was wearing blue top and black jeans. Her hands were clenched to each other and she looked really worried. But still, she was looking very beautiful. I went to her. Sorry, I know. I am a bit late. There was so much traffic on the way. A bit late? I have been standing here for almost 20 minutes. What if someone would have seen me? I have told Mom that I am going to tuition. She was furious. Okay, I am so sorry. Now don't waste any time and let's go. But first tell me where my in-laws' home is, I said. She started laughing after hearing this. My attempt to lighten up her mood was successful. She pointed out to a building. That's my house. It was a red and white colored flat which was on the left side of the road that goes to Ashok Nagar from Argora Chowk. Okay, got it. Now let's go, I said. After 15 minutes, we were in the cyber cafe in Gopal complex. While I was surfing net for the document I needed for my school project, I was constantly picking a look of her in every 5 seconds. For the first 5 minutes, nobody said anything. I was very nervous to say anything and probably she was too. Yes, we used to have really long conversation on phone and we had obviously already met before plenty of times, but this situation was very different. Finally, after 5 minutes, I gathered some courage and held her hand and said, I am so happy to finally meet you like this, away from school. Me too. It's the first time that we have met in such freedom. You can say it's our first time official date if we ignore the fact that we are in the cyber cafe. And we both started laughing. We talked for an hour about everything and we both opened up to each other. I wiped her shoulder with my left hand and she was resting her head on my shoulder. Listen, it's already 5:30 p.m. I have to reach home by 6. We should leave now, she said. I don't want to leave. I made a sad face while saying, Shabd, don't worry dear, we will meet some another day again. But today I have to go now, she said and kissed me on my forehead. I don't know how and where I got the courage, but when her face came in front of mine, I kissed her on her lips and to my surprise, she responded. I could feel the rapid beat of her heart and taste the sweetness of her lips. My heart was hammering as well. After we broke our kiss, I realized she was blushing. We were just about to leave after that. Suddenly, she held my hand, looked me in my eyes and asked, Do you really love me? Yes, truly, I replied. Then promise me you don't leave me ever again, she said. Just then I knew that every event in my life would be different after that. Every second of my life I would want to spend with this girl because she was my soulmate, because I have found my true love. I promise, I replied. So, this is the part 1 consisting of 2 chapters. I hope you liked it and it is understandable to you. Thank you so much for listening it and next 2 chapters will be uploaded tomorrow at 10 p.m. Till then, like, share, subscribe and support me. Thank you.